Welcome everybody to a new LP of mine after recording a bunch of Mario Party. God help me. Welcome to Kirby's Epic Yarn. Just a random ass game that came out on Wii with the yarn aesthetic.
Welcome to Dreamland, a kingdom famous for peace and quiet. It's the perfect little land, if you like that sort of thing. Lately, there have been rumors of a caped sorcerer going around turning people into yarn. That's right, yarn. One day, Kirby saw his favorite food, a bright red tomato, on top of a bush. Down the hatch. But when Kirby tried to eat it, a caped sorcerer appeared. My name is... Hey, what are you doing? Stop that! No, that's my magic Metamato. Kirby gulped the Metamato right down. Just then, a white sock around the sorcerer's neck began to glow. Then it sucked Kirby up. This grass feels funny, Kirby thought. It feels like pants. And to Kirby's surprise, he saw that his entire body was made out of yarn. Then he saw a yarn monster chasing a blue yarn boy. Somebody help me! Kirby tried to swallow the monster up, but the air went right through his body. Kirby wondered what he should do. Suddenly, Kirby transformed into a car. He drove away with the boy and left the monster behind to eat his dust. Apparently, that strange Metamato gave Kirby the power to seamlessly transform into a car and who knows what else.
A seamless transition, as some people would say. Thank you for saving me. What's that? You're from another world? Wow! Welcome to Patchland! You'll stick with me and I'll show you the ropes. More like the threading. Anyway, first level of the game, Patch Castle. This is my castle, so feel free to look around as much as you want. Well. God damn it, you feel like playing the Wii, you'd figure out how to do Wii remote stuff, which apparently I still haven't learned. Well, the first level of the game, Patch Castle, is just the tutorial level for Kirby's Epic Yarn, and we're just gonna have some fun within this board. Kirby's Epic Yarn came out back in 2010 from Good Feel Incorporated. And it's just like a yarn, it's just Kirby based in a yarn-based world. So like we have a bunch of stuff, but as you saw in the intro, Kirby cannot use his copy abilities in this game. The only thing he does have is the whip ability he has, which he can grab an enemy and to disassemble them, or hold the one button to turn all that yarn into a yarn ball, which we could throw again with the press the one button. It's pretty interesting of how they changed the ability of how Kirby should work at the end. Anyway, you have all the directions you can do: up, down, left, right. Double tap forward or back to go into the car mode. Hold 2 to go into a bigger jump. Some yarns have different abilities as well, which we will go over in a different part. And here's one of the things that I have to do within this LP. I'm going for 100% completion in this game, meaning I gotta collect every single stuff in this game. Stuff just equates to something that's gonna come after this tutorial level, so don't worry about it. But in general, there's 3 stuff per level, and that is my goal for this. I would love to gold rank every single level as well, but there are some levels that are gonna be a pain to do, and I have not played this game since I 100% completed it if you saw it in the beginning of the file. Next, we got a king's throne. You feel like a king when you sit on this gold-plated throne. And now we just get to learn about the ground pound, which we turn into a weight. Also, these little patches we've been collecting, those are just for the end. Yeah, those are just for the end, which you're probably gonna see a little, like, very soon. And also, we get CDs. Every level has 2 things and a CD, which just gives you the music per the level, which is really good. And now we're at the end of the level, which gives us this little wheel. This little wheel gives you a last attempt at getting a gold rank. And to get like the 5-star one, which gives you like 95% of a rank, you have to grab the wheel when it passes the 5-star. So each of those nodes is a little thing. So not the 2 nodes where the 5-star is, but the next node after that in the 3-star. And now, as you can see, we clear the level, we get the beads we collected, it shows us the streak, and all the treasures we collected. 2 furniture and 1 CD.
Thanks for your help, the Blue Yarn Boy said. Not that I needed it. I'm Prince Fluff. Ever since Yin Yarn the Sorcerer ripped Patchland into 7 pieces, you just can't go anywhere without running into these horrible... But Fluff was interrupted when they were attacked by a huge 3-eyed blob of yarn. Ew, gross, stop it! But before the blob could eat Prince Fluff, Kirby transformed and smashed it to smithereens in a most spectacular fashion. Among the little blob bits, there was a shimmering piece of spiraling yarn. That's it. That's the magic yarn, Fluff exclaimed. This was what Prince Fluff had been looking for. Yin Yarn had stolen the magic yarn from Patchland. The yarn weaved its way into the fabric of the kingdom and stitched 2 pieces of Patchland together. What about the other pieces? I've got to find the rest of them. Kirby, always happy to help, decided to help his friend recover the missing pieces. And the 2 began their journey to stitch Patchland back together.
So that is our bottom line for Kirby's Epic Yarn. Now we have gotten access to the grassland. So yeah, this game is just, it's a super simple game. It's just, I give it like the Yoshi's Island syndrome, whereas like, it's a good game if you just want to play around, have fun with Kirby and all that. But going for the completion and going for gold ranks, though not as hard as it should be, is going to be a lot of a pain to deal with. Prince Fluff, what an unexpected surprise, and who might your friend be? Lord Kirby, you say? He's visiting us from another world, you say? How exciting. This is an isekai, don't at me. My name is Don Wool, and it is my pleasure to make your acquaintance. Lord Kirby is helping us save our beloved Patchland. Oh, that's just wonderful. I am the manager of Quilty Court here. Please come inside for a moment. I insist. I do not know where my voice and like my tone of voice was going. As I said, you can tell it's a recording for me if I have a cup of joe with me. Welcome to your new home. Well, I suppose not much to look at yet, but I would be honored to have one of Prince Fluff's guests staying here. And so we have our own room, which is really good. A proper home must be properly finished. Please accept this gift from me. Feel free to finish a new place in whatever way you desire. We'll discuss the rent later. This is never a good sign to any of you Animal Crossing fans. Go ahead and enjoy the space. If you want any questions, I'll be around. Now, if you excuse me, I think I hear one of my other tenants walking by outside. Hi, Dom Wool. So, welcome to Kirby's Pad. Change the layout. Open the menu and choose change layout to redo your room however you want. You could also point the Wii remote to TV and press A to change the layout. So just point to TV and press A, and you see this whole icon show up. Place the pointer on an icon and press A to select this. Select the icon on the bottom right when you're done. Pick back when you want to go back. So there's a bunch of items you can do. You can change the furniture to press with A. And as a spoiler, you get to see a bunch of stuff for some of the game levels we have. But since we beat it, we got a new nice shiny chandelier and a king's throne. But we also got just a normal chair. There's also putting stuff away, so you can put the stuff away if you don't want it. Copying something, so if you don't want to grab it again, just copy it. Reupholster, you can also reupholster some of the furniture you found around with fabric. So you can change the color of each of the fabrics with the buttons. And as you can see, we have no stuff. And wallpaper. You can change the fabric of the walls and floors. So as you can see, we have no wallpaper or flooring. It sucks. But as you can see, this is our little humble abode for now. And every episode, I'm not gonna say what it is, but something happened. It's gonna happen every episode, but I'm not gonna change it. You can also sit in these things, and if after a while Kirby will fall asleep, it's cool. But that's enough for the pad. Let's just keep going with the main story of the game. Goodbye, Dom Wool. So, let's just keep going. Well, first level of Grasslands, the Fountain Garden. And as you kept seeing, this game is a two-player game, which is a really good thing to have. And Prince Fluff is actually the second character for this. Not much. The two players, I wouldn't say balance per se, but yeah. Welcome to the actual first level of the game, Fountain Gardens, where we're just gonna go around a fountain and a garden. It's pretty much that simple. And as you can be seeing, every single enemy in this game is yarned. So the monkeys here are also yarned. The Waddle Dees you've been seeing are yarned. Everything in this game is made of yarn. So there's that. And within like Kirby fashion, it's more easier towards like new players and all that, but it's like for completion it's pretty hard in my humble opinion, because there are some levels where if you do not know what to do, it's gonna be a hard thing to do. Anyway, flower sofa. This cute sofa will always smell like a lovely bouquet. And like you also see, we have a parachute for just jumping down. Now we got another enemy here, I think a blubber? I don't know all the Kirby's names by heart, but yeah. Now we got Spear Waddle Dee. I said it's just a yarn game where we can just have fun and just be Yarn Kirby. And I think this in general inspired Yoshi's Woolly World, which came out on Wii U, which is also another game I want to try to play. But as I said, it has that Yoshi's Island syndrome where it's a pretty fun game on its own right, but try to complete it and it is a level. It is a game, which I wouldn't recommend you to 100% complete any Yoshi's Island game. I would just recommend you to just beat the Yoshi's Island games. They're all good, but if you don't want to pull your own hair out, have fun or just like play the game normally. But now we are just swinging on a tree, making every bead fall off the tree. And as you can been seeing, every single rank in this game, it goes up and up. Each of these beads give us a rank and all that. And if we get hit, we actually lose a bunch of the beads, and those have a different timer than the normal beads. Normal beads have like a timer until they disappear. When we get hit, that timer actually decreases a lot more to make them disappear a lot faster. And as in all Kirby fashion, every single enemy has its own little movement, and it's all pretty cute. Oops. Nothing much to say. It's just that it's just a fun little adventure. And the whole premise of me trying to do this LP is I needed something to do. Not something fast. This game is pretty long for what it is, but I wanted to make I wanted to do a pretty chill LP where I could just speak my mind and have fun after Mario Party, because God, Mario Party does not make you speak your mind. It puts you in a rage. Anyway, we found a fountain. This fountain is perfect for any room that is big, any room that is really big. Excuse me. So we are just having fun. Now we open up this fly and go into it to pop out from the cloud. Now we're at the top here. We can actually go around this little area, which you couldn't before. And if you pick up the spear, if you like roll up the spear instead of the Waddle Dee, you actually get the spear as like a quote-unquote weapon. It makes it into an arrow one, which the arrows go, they always go in the same direction. They don't destroy it after one. If you pick up an enemy, if you roll up an enemy, more better, and you throw them at another enemy, it just makes them become, they disappear after one hit. But with the arrow ones, they keep going in their direction until they hit a wall or fall off the cliff. Is that simple? Is that probably simple to explain and show as well? Anyway, there's a 5-star patch we can do, and now we cannot go down. We have to actually go around the castle again. These little outlines are just platforms for the background. It's pretty cool. We can actually go through them as well, but we cannot go under them. It's like the platforms in Mario where you can only go, it's a one-way direction. Also, this is being recorded on Valentine's Day, so here's your obligatory heart. No, I did not. No, this wasn't a joke. I actually knew that was there. I just had to make the joke. Anyway, now we are in tank mode. Now this is gonna be fun. This game also has transformations from the Mega Mortex, which is the dumbest looking name in the world. Whole point of that is that you turn into a different ability. In this level, we turn into the tank, which we could just bombard everyone with missiles. And basically, you use the Wii stick. You tilt the Wii remote to move Kirby up and down. You press the 1 button to shoot missiles, and you press the 2 button, or you hold the 2 button more like it, to hover. It's not a jump per se, but it's just like more of a hover, which is not bad. And these Bronto birds actually carry some missiles as well, so if they hit you, you're probably gonna lose a bunch of beads. And speaking of beads, and speaking of missiles, this Waddle Dee actually is a beginner's trap, because you're not gonna know that there's a Waddle Dee there. You're gonna keep shooting it, and he's gonna nail you with a goddamn missile, making you lose your streak and your stuff. Streak's not important in this game. It's just to show you how much beads you've collected. But in general, you rather not lose your beads to lose your gold rank. And every level, you see this little dance from each of them, and we also get a patch. I want to explain what they do, but it's much more show than tell for this game. So we got the butterfly patch, and let us enjoy what the butterfly patch will do. It's not a cutscene like the ones we have, but these are pretty fun. Place a patch. Press 1 to throw a patch and open a new stage. So as you can see, this little area has a butterfly in it. We can throw that like really close, or we could just have fun, drive to the opposite side of the grassland to make Kirby have the best throwing arm in the game. But as all the flowers blossom up, the next level, Flower Fields, is now available. But with Flower Fields being enabled, I'm gonna call it quits for this episode. I'm gonna try to make these episodes 15 to 20 minutes long. because this game is short. Or this game is like pretty short, but I would rather have you guys have these videos to digest better than Mario Party. So with that, I would love to thank you all for coming over to watch. In the next episode, we are going to be continuing within the grasslands, starting with Flower Fields. Now let us have Kirby take a break in his own pad.